This is Raider News with Andrew Manns and Colleen Haggerty with the news, Helene Gebler with arts and entertainment, and Amanda Vitolo with sports. And now, from Studio B at Scotch Plains Fenwood High School, Andrew Manns and Colleen Haggerty. Hi, and welcome to this February edition of Raider News. I'm Andrew Manns.
And I'm Colleen Haggerty. In January, members of the DECA Club participated in the annual regional DECA competitions. The club did particularly well this year, with many members qualifying for the difficult and selective state competition. Now let's go on location to learn more about their accomplishments.
Hi, I'm Matt Shabatari on location with DECA advisor, Mrs. Fitzgibbons. So, Mrs. Fitz, I heard you did well in regionals, and you brought the most students you ever brought before. Do you think this contributed to your success?
Yeah, I do think it did. We brought 113 students to the regional competition at Middlesex County College, and we were lucky enough to have over 45 students qualify to go to the state competition in February.
That's very good. Do you think who placed the best in the regionals?
You know, we had a lot of first place winners this year, which was wonderful. Morgan Paleo took first in quick serve restaurant. Jill Del Pret and Kevin Spaeth took first in buying and merchandising. Capri Krebs took first in full service restaurant. Jerry Castro took first in retail merchandising. And Emily Nearing won the technical services event.
That sounds good. Do you think that all these new students joining DECA to compete in regionals will help in your success in states?
I think it definitely will, and it's also going to help our future. The excitement was that we had 4 freshmen qualify for the state tournament this year, and we had a lot of sophomores do particularly well in their events, too. We had a team of sophomores, John Maxwell and Michael Henkels, placed second in financial analysis, which is technically a very difficult category to place in.
Oh, that's good for the future.
The SBF Model UN delegation was very successful at the YMCA Model UN conference on the weekend of January 6th in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Students won multiple awards, including the Outstanding Delegation Award. Julie Durrett and Lauren Williams won the Outstanding Position Paper Award. John Howarth won the Outstanding First Year Delegate Award. Adam Horowitz was selected to attend the Youth Conference on National Affairs in North Carolina. Scott Salmon was also chosen as an alternate to attend that same conference. Now let's go on location to find out more about how this Model UN conference went.
Hi, I'm Nikki Minio on location for Raider News here with member of Model UN, Emily Horowitz, who recently attended the Model UN trip to Hershey, Pennsylvania. When was this trip, Emily?
It was January 4th to January 6th.
And what exactly did you guys do?
We debated topics depending on your committee by your country's views and tried to figure out world laws to improve them.
And what country were you assigned?
I was assigned Mongolia.
And what were some of Mongolia's debate topics?
Well, my committee debated freedom of the press, integration of cultural minorities, and child labor.
Okay, interesting. And do you plan on attending this trip next year?
Definitely.
All right, thank you. Now back to the studio.
On November 5th, 2007, 12,000 television writers walked off their jobs, demanding more money and leaving Hollywood at a standstill. Late-night TV shows went into syndication as soon as the strike began. However, many late-night talk shows have returned, with hosts Jay Leno and Conan O'Brien returning on January 2nd without their writers. Other late-night hosts, including David Letterman and Craig Ferguson, have returned with their writers. The Writers Guild of America strike does not only affect late-night talk shows, but every scripted show on television. Hit shows such as Grey's Anatomy, The Office, Heroes, Pushing Daisies, Private Practice, and many others have already run out of new episodes and have no expected date of return. If the strike continues, it could also start to affect the film industry. The strike has officially shaken up Tinseltown and will have a lasting effect on the industry for years to come.
Scotch Plains Fenwood High School now has a philosophy club. The club traces its roots to the philosophy course that became available to students in the 2007-2008 school year. The advisor is German teacher Harry Sinsky, who taught philosophy and who also happens to be our faculty member of the month. Philosophy Club meets every Thursday to discuss riveting theories and plan course studies. Now let's go on location with Luke Durrett to find out more about Philosophy Club.
Hi, I'm Luke Durrett, here with Ryan Rappa, co-founder and co-president of the New Philosophy Club. So, Ryan, can you tell us, when does your club meet?
Thanks, Luke. The club meets Thursdays after school in room 178.
You know, this is a sort of new club. We haven't heard a lot about it before. How many meetings have you guys had so far?
We've had about 4 meetings so far. This week is going to be the 5th, and as more interest grows in what we're doing, more people have been showing up, and the club's going pretty well.
Now, you're co-founder and co-president of this. Who else is in this with you?
My co-founders are James Walsh and Zach Chapman, and they help me run the club on a weekly basis.
Okay, and last but not least, what would you say to people who are interested in joining the Philosophy Club, or any club for that matter, and are willing to check it out?
To anyone interested in the Philosophy Club, it's a great way to expand your horizons. To anyone who has heard about philosophy but doesn't quite know what it's about, or to anyone who's studied philosophy independently, it's a great way to come together with other people with similar interests and discuss a range of topics that you can find application for in everyday life and are very interesting.
With presidential hopefuls in a tight race for candidacy, February 5th has evolved from just another Tuesday into Super Tuesday. This day, 22 states will be voting in the presidential primaries, including New Jersey, New York, California, and Massachusetts. Political analysts are certain that this will be the day it becomes clear who our presidential candidates will be, from the Democratic and Republican parties. SPFHS will be participating in Super Tuesday by holding its own mock primary elections for the students. Sponsored by JSA, this will be a way for students to learn more about this exciting day in politics.
The Scotch Plains Fanwood PTA is doing its part to reach out to our soldiers in Iraq and Afghanistan by starting Operation Shoebox in the community. Operation Shoebox is a program in which old shoeboxes are filled with supplies for the soldiers. The first step of this program is to collect these supplies. Items wanted include lip balm, candy, playing cards, athletic socks, and gum. There are bins to drop off your donation at all 8 SBF schools and in the Scotch Plains and Fanwood libraries. The collection boxes in the high school are located in the main and attendance office, accompanied with a list of more items needed for soldiers. On February 21st, the 500 shoeboxes will be filled to send overseas. For more information or to make a monetary donation, visit operationshoebox.com.
With the ongoing writer's strike and the recent cancellation of the Golden Globes award ceremony, Hollywood held its most star-packed and glamorous night of the year on Sunday, January 27th. With permission from the Writers Guild of America, the Screen Actors Guild Awards were held in Los Angeles. The SAG Awards are known best for foreshadowing the results of the Oscars. The Guild awarded Best Actor and Best Actress to Daniel Day-Lewis in There Will Be Blood and Julie Christie in Away From Her. The biggest award of the night for Best Cast in Motion Picture went to the Coen brothers film No Country for Old Men. It is not certain that the film will take home the Best Picture award on Oscars night. As of now, industry officials are optimistic that the Oscars will be held on February 24th as planned.
Sunday, February 3rd is the beginning of Burn Awareness Week. According to the Star-Ledger article entitled Scalded and written by Meg Nugent, we hear about fires and people getting burned that way all the time, but you never hear about scalds. According to Lisa Jones, who is a community burn educator for the Burn Center in Livingston, scalds from hot beverages like hot chocolate, coffee, and tea are the most common burn injury in the elderly and children. Approximately 3,800 injuries and 34 deaths occur in the home each year because of excessively hot tap water, according to the statistics from the United States Consumer Product Commission. At the top of the list of prevention measures is setting the water heater at 120 degrees. When filling a bathtub or sink, never run hot water without mixing it with cold water to lower the temperature. Remember, hot water can burn just like fire. Now let's go to Helene Gebler with Arts and Entertainment.
Thanks, Andrew. Welcome to February's Month of Love with Arts and Entertainment. Here is February 2008's list of big events that you might want to mark on your calendar. We start the month off right on the 1st with report card distribution. Then on the 5th, get out and cast your vote for the Super Tuesday primaries. On the 8th is the Mr. Valentine's Day show. On the 9th is the Day of Percussion. On the 13th, the Smack Relay Kickoff begins. On the 15th, it's a huge day. The grades will be breaking into assemblies for a healthy lifestyle forum, finishing the night off right with the 2nd annual SGA Comedy Night with a wide assortment of comedians from Saturday Night Live. On the 16th, there will be a dance team workshop. Don't come to school on the 18th. No one will be here. We're closed for President's Day. On the 19th is the Jazz Festival. On the 23rd, Operation Shoebox ends. On the 29th, mellow out to the soothing sounds of the Moonglowers. Creativity sparks with February's Artist of the Month. Let's find out more with our very own Jordy Elmer.
Hi, this is Jordy Elmer here with February's Artist of the Month, Kenny Hessimer.
How's it going, Jordy?
Good, how about you?
Pretty good.
So, when did you get into drumming?
Around 5th grade, I think.
What was your first drum set like?
It was like a starter kit. It was black. Then I got a new one around 8th grade. I still use it today.
What influenced you to become a drummer?
Actually, I was watching the Brady Bunch and around 4th grade, and it was the episode where Peter gets a drum set, and I was like, oh, well, next year I get to pick an instrument I want to play, so maybe I'll play drums.
And what artists influenced you to become a drummer?
Billy Cobham a lot. Carl Palmer, I guess John Theodore.
All right, this has been Jordy Elmer here with the Artist of the Month. Now back to the studio.
Urinetown is hard at work preparing for hopefully another award-winning play.
Hi, I'm Nicole Ostrowski, and I'm here with senior Justin Berger, a member of Rep Theater. Justin, can you tell us a little bit about the play this year?
Well, it's going really good. This year the play is Urinetown. It's a parody on itself and a lot of other Broadway plays. It's about what happens after a 20-year drought, and this has been one of the best casts I've been in. We really all click together, and the director has been wonderful.
That's good. And how much do tickets go for?
Tickets now are $10 for anybody, and then $8 for either students or senior citizens. The show times are March 7th, 8th, 13th, 14th, and 15th at 8 o'clock, and March 9th at 3.
Thank you, Justin, and good luck with everything. Now back to the studio.
Every month, one brilliant student is recognized for their outstanding achievement and enthusiasm in education. Liz McMillian caught up with February's Student of the Month to take a closer look.
Hi, I'm Liz McMillian, on location with Student of the Month, Meg Riley. Congratulations on your achievement.
Thank you very much.
Can you tell me what activities you participate in at the high school?
Well, I'm editor-in-chief of Yearbook. I'm the state assembly rep for JSA and also do peer tutoring.
That sounds like a lot. I heard Yearbook's doing very well this year. Could you explain about that?
Well, we won 2 awards. We just finished our Yearbook Promotion Week, and we hope to win awards for this book next year.
And do you plan on furthering your yearbook activities in college?
No, I plan on majoring in business. I originally got involved in Yearbook as a business editor-in-chief, so that's what I'm going to be concentrating in college on.
Well, good luck next year. Now back to the studio.
Scotch Plains Fanwood is known for their amazing and caring staff. Camilla Shanks caught up with February's Teacher of the Month.
Hi, this is Camilla, and I'm on location with your February Faculty Member of the Month, Mr. Jasinski. How long have you been teaching German?
I've been teaching for about 12 years, and not just German, also philosophy, which I actually taught last year. I taught the philosophy class here, and I've taught actually ESL for a little while, and all kinds of things, zoology, among other things.
Wow, that's really interesting. I didn't really know we had a philosophy class here, but
It started last year,
Really?
and
I wish
this year somebody else is teaching it because I have too many German classes.
Oh, okay. I wish I would have taken that. And where did you get your education?
I'm from Germany originally, so I started my university education in Germany. So I did my undergraduate in Germany, and I started graduate school there. And then I came here. I was already a graduate student, and I was in a PhD program for a while because I was pursuing academic career in philosophy, actually. And then I kind of switched to high school teaching. And
That's very interesting. Wow, you got a lot on your plate there. And what other activities outside of school do you partake in?
I try to jog regularly, not so much in the winter, more in the summer. Used to do some rollerblading, but not so much anymore. And yoga, I really like to do yoga. I started that in the summer, actually. I'm really enjoying that. And I like to dance, so I do salsa dancing and other Latin dances also, but especially salsa.
Oh, okay, I like to dance too. And lastly, if you could tell one thing to maybe your future students, of like, I don't know, get them to convince them to take German, what would you say?
Take German.
Thank you.
Or else.
Thank you, and back to the studio.
Rewind through the SPTV years with Micheline Lambros in A Look at the Past.
Hello, I'm Micheline Lambros with the February edition of A Look at the Past. This time we go back to 2002 when Hannah Pardon introduces an adult group known as Poetic License. This special performance was part of BSU's Black History Month observance. Take a look.
In honor of Black History Month, the Black Student Union presented Ethnic Rhythms. This program took place on Saturday, February 9th in the high school auditorium. The evening featured BSU dancers, models, dramatic monologues, and performers and singers who came especially for this event. The adult group Poetic License represented the theme Ethnic Rhythms, with poetry and storytelling accompanied by drums and instruments that introduced and concluded the evening. Now let's go to a clip of Poetic License.
They whispered to me, and they said, "Hey, freedom, go." And that's what they said, y'all. Hey, freedom, go. Now let me hear you say it now. Hey, freedom, go. Hey, freedom,
go. Dress the part to seal your crush's heart. Let's go to Fashion and Fads with Maria and Erica.
This is Erica Goldberg and Maria Rivero with this month's Fashion and Fads. This month we're showing you styles for this year's Valentine's Day.
Hope you enjoy it. Tracy's stylish pink jeans are accessorized with her pink headband.
Junior Karen's here wearing red to show her Valentine's Day spirit. Sophomore Valerie is wearing pink to show her spirit for Valentine's Day.
Both girls are wearing pink sweaters and accessorizing with heart jewelry.
Lastly, Stephanie and Courtney are here. Stephanie's wearing a heart shirt and Courtney's wearing a pink sweater. So Stephanie, what are your plans for Valentine's Day?
I'm just planning to hang out with my boyfriend, go to movies, and get out, like go to a Valentine's party. Basically it.
Okay, and Courtney, how about you?
I'm going into New York City with my boyfriend and we'll just take it from there.
Alright, sounds like fun, girls.
Don't forget to buy a carnation for that special someone.
This has been this month's Fashion and Fads. See you next month.
Teams like Elizabeth, Union, Irvington, Westfield, and St. Mary's of Elizabeth are having a hard time stopping the Raiders boys basketball team this season. With team captains Brian Dewar and Lord Leo Carter, they keep leading their team to victory. Recently, the team played in the Elizabeth Coalition to house the homeless. SPF beat St. Mary's of Elizabeth, and all the proceeds went to the homeless. The team is now looking forward to finishing off their season and playing in counties on February 12th. The Raiders have also qualified for states, but have not heard the seedings or when they will be held. The girls' basketball team is looking forward to playing in counties on the 12th as well. Key players are small forward captain Emily Meehan, point guard captain Molly Meehan, and junior Catherine DiCataldo, also being a point guard, have led their teams to wins recently against Union, Irvington, and Kearney. Now let's go on location with Jamie Petruka to find out more.
I'm Jamie Matruga on location with Saxony Nielsen, a member of the girls varsity basketball team. So how's your season going?
Our season's going okay so far. We just qualified for states yesterday, which is a good thing, and we've had some pretty close games, which unfortunately resulted in losses, but what can you do? We should have won those games, but overall we're having a pretty good season.
So I heard you had a big win against Irvington yesterday. Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, it was a great game against Irvington yesterday. It was tied with about 9 seconds left. We got the ball all the way up to the basket for Laura Degnan to get fouled. So Laura shot one shot with no time remaining on the buzzer and made it to bring us to a win.
Well, congratulations. Good luck with the rest of your season. Now back to the studio.
On January 26th, the Raiders wrestling team participated in the county tournament. Blaze Wrestling Heavyweight and Cannon at 152 both placed first. Sophomore Ridge Wrestling at 145 placed second, and Farrar at 140 and Bundy at 119 both placed third. The whole team had placed third in the tournament. The team is now looking forward to districts, which is going to be held in Westfield, then regionals at Union, and are hoping to see some key wrestlers at states in Atlantic City. These tournaments are going to be held over a 3-week period only on weekends at the end of February to the beginning of March. Now let's go on location with Catherine Denizzo to find out more.
Hi, I'm Catherine Denizzo here with varsity wrestler Shane. So Shane, can you tell me a little about your season so far?
Our season's been going really well. We've been working real hard in the room, and we just took third in counties.
Did anyone place in counties?
Yeah, Trevor Cannon took first and Joe Blaze took first.
Oh, that's good. And do you have any more meets coming up?
We just beat Union on Wednesday, and we have Rahway on Friday, and if we beat Rahway, we make it to sectionals.
All right, well, good luck. Now back to the studio.
The Raiders ice hockey team has gotten off to a slow start. Their most recent game was played against St. Joe's Hamilton, which they won 3-2. Goals were scored by Danny Jones, who had 2, and Mitch Facer, who had 1. Brian Jasker did a great job making saves to lead their team to the win. Upcoming games they have are J.P. Stevens, Dayton, and Governor Livingston. The team is now fighting for their playoff position, so good luck to them, and now let's go on location with Mike Leese.
Hi, it's Mike Leese on location for Raider Hockey. I'm here with 2 hockey players.
Jeremy Kaufman. Danny Jones.
Danny, how's the season going so far?
It's going pretty good. We're about 500 this year.
Do you guys have any important matches coming up?
Oh yeah, we got one on Tuesday against J.P. Stevens.
How do you guys feel the season's going to turn out overall?
Overall, I'm hoping we can make the states, but I think we're easily making the division playoffs.
All right, good luck. Back to the studio.
The Raiders bowling team is now tied for second in the Watchung Conference, with key player and captain Joe Tafaro, who shot a .695 against Union, is looking forward to carrying his team to the state tournament, which is going to be held at Eagle Rock Lanes on February 9th. This past Tuesday, the Raiders participated in the county tournament, and now let's go on location with Courtney DeBuffani to hear out how it went.
Hi, I'm Courtney Buffani here with the bowling coach, Mr. Mason. So, Mr. Mason, how is your season going so far?
So far, we've done pretty well this season. Our league record is 9-3. We have a couple of matches to go, so we're pretty pleased with the progress the team's making.
And I heard one of your team members bowled really well in counties. Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, yesterday, Golan Rosenberg had a very nice day at the counties. He had a 588 series, which is his high series for the year. And he's really been improving and has been a pleasant addition to the team this year.
That's good. And what are your goals for the rest of the season?
Well, as I said, we have 3 more matches. We'd like to try and win those. And then we have the state sectionals coming up on February 9th. And it's a team competition, but also an individual competition. So we have 2 ways that we can do well, both as a team and as individuals.
All right, well, good luck with the rest of your season. And now back to the studio.
Both boys and girls swim teams are looking forward to being in the state tournament that is coming up soon. On January 19th, the boys and girls both swam at the Pirate Invitationals, and the boys placed 6th while the girls placed 4th. This past weekend, both teams swam in the county tournament, the guys on Friday night and the girls on Saturday morning. Now let's go on location to find out more.
This is Maria Rivera reporting on location for 34 News, and I'm here with 2 swimmers, Allie and Zach. So Allie, counties were this weekend. How did the girls do?
We placed 2nd overall, and overall a lot of the swimmers did really well. Melissa got 1st in a couple of things, 2 IM and 2 free. And Mary Hankels got first in backstroke, and Kelsey Rossi got first in breaststroke, and we beat Westfield in the first event, which was the medley relay, and we got first in that, and we broke the record as well. So we did really well as a team, and it was a good effort by everyone.
Sounds good. How about the guys?
The guys did really well this weekend. We placed third behind Westfield and Summit. Everyone swam really well and a lot of best times. Made some key swims were like Ryan Brown's and Jason Schaub's freestyle events, and then our relays did really well. And then Brian Peston also did very good in the breaststroke and IM. And yeah, it was a good weekend.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, guys. Now back to the studio.
The girls' winter track team placed second overall in the county tournament on January 28th. Big contributors to the team are Brittany Veek, Kathy Harley, Cassie Valdez, and Sarah Canfield. On January 30th, key players Mike Alleman, Patrick Dalber, Mike Shervignac, Brian Walsh, Martin Sweeney, Sharif Scott, and many more participated in the county tournament. Now let's see how the tournament went as we go on location with Saxony Nielsen.
Hi, I'm Saxon Nielsen on location with Dan, a member of the boys' winter track team, and Kathy, a member of the girls' winter track team. So, Dan, how's the boys' season going so far?
It's been going pretty good. We've got second place in the Union County tournament this past week, and we've got some runners that are doing pretty well as Mike Alleman is always doing well in shot put, so we've got some strong people in every section.
And what are some big meets coming up?
We've got sectionals coming up another week or two, and it's a new meet for the winter season, so we're hoping to do pretty well.
Well, good luck with that. And how's the girls' season going?
We're also doing all right. Just like the boys, we got second at counties. We're looking forward to spring.
And who are some key runners for the girls?
Brittany Veek for distance, Sarah Canfield is a jumper and a sprinter, and Carlia Jones is a thrower.
All right, well, good luck with the rest of your season. This has been Saxony Nielsen. Now back to the studio.
Now let's go to Cheryl Markovitz with Male Athlete of the Month, Senior Bowling Captain Joe Tafaro.
Hi, this is Cheryl Markovitz, and I am reporting on location with Joe Tafaro, the best bowler in town and the February Male Athlete of the Month. So, Joe, what have you accomplished so far this year?
Well, I shot 695 last week, which is my high set for the year.
And so far, do you know how many strikes or spares you scored?
In that first game, I had the front 6, and every game after that, 5. So it's a good amount.
It's very good. And do you see bowling in your future?
Yeah, I actually plan to attend William Patterson in the fall, and I will plan to bowl there and go on and be a professional.
And one last question. Do you prefer cosmic bowling or regular bowling?
Well, when I go with my friends, it's usually cosmic, but when it's serious, it's regular.
All right, well, congratulations. Now back to the studio.
Now let's go to Matt Simon with Female Athlete of the Month, Senior Swimming Captain Kate Johnson.
I'm Matt Simon on location with Female Athlete of the Month, Kate Johnson. So, Kate, what sports do you do?
Cross country, swimming, and track.
And what sport are you in right now?
Swimming.
Do you have any upcoming goals?
I'd like to place top 3 at counties this Saturday.
Good luck on that. Do you have any plans for college right now?
I'm looking at Shippensburg University and Rowan University.
All right, well, congratulations and good luck. Back to the studio.
Now back to Andrew and Colleen.
That's it for this February edition of Raider News. We'll catch you next month. Until then, I'm Andrew Menz.
And I'm Colleen Haggerty. Happy Valentine's Day.